Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Here I am. Now I'll entertain you. Well, as close as I'm going to get to entertain. They gave me new character slots. How can I say no? Also, getting back into the game will help tomorrow with the new expansion coming out. I'm going to make a ranger. Bow is really, really good at lower levels. Spear's fine too, but bow. Great for solo play anyway. Body type. Male, masculine, manly male. So manly. Oh, tough guy. Yeah, definitely. Pastier than me. Hair color, obviously. I don't understand why they can't actually give us a white. I don't think it's too much to ask for. Ooh, should I go for the tonsure? Mohawk, maybe? Whatever that is. Has that got a name? Morningstar? How about bald? Facial hair. Also, let's see. Anything a little more representative of yours truly. That's a bit much. I'm not quite that Viking. Oh, good. The tiny little adorable mustache. I think not. Oh, definitely not. I do occasionally rock the horseshoe. I shave this off from time to time. But we'll just go with the... Ooh, I think maybe the shaggier version is probably the way to go. Steely blue eyes like me. Features. I spilled paint on myself in those. Scars. Nah, don't need scars. Maybe a tat. Go for the glamour look. Oh. The dots are not very becoming, I must say. The drop, the eye drop. We'll do without tats, I guess, suppose. Probably taken. Possibly taken by me. No, it's okay. Okay. Entering El Dorado. El Dorado is fine. None of my characters are in any world. None of the characters I have presently are in any world because they've had server juggling since the last time I played. So I can always assign them Fat Buddy! Hola! They gave me new character slots for New World. I'm not sure if that was in advance of tomorrow's expansion or was done at some point in the past. Yes, we don't need to listen to you babbling. Corrupted Helmsman. I grab a convenient sword, flourish it. Why do I flourish it? I don't know. Block. And then attack. And then dodge. Out of the way. And then heavy attack. Ugh. Come get some. Another couple of corrupted mariners. So they play for Seattle. That's a baseball joke. I'd like to see the Mariners win. They've never made it to the World Series before, so I'd at least like them to get to the series the first time. So long, Thorn, you crazy bastard. If it was Guild Wars 2, they'd all have rebreathers. Well, I survived. Whew, everyone else was screwed, but hey, I'm alive. So, good trip. Well worth the ticket price. Oh, stuff. Hey, I like stuff. Tab. And a hood. Okay, yeah, now I definitely look like Aragorn. Spears level 2. Hey, come on, I hit him more times with my bow. Fine. Let's see. Deadly consistency. Deal 10% increased base damage on consecutive heavy attacks. Critical chance increased by 10% when attacking targets that are at least 3 meters away. Oh my god, is this the throwing? Yeah, this is the throwing option. I'm going to have the bow for range. We'll go with Impale, giving us another attack. Oh, it's pretty. No shortage of fresh water. It is a pretty game. An ancient chest. I've got one of those. Couple of crappity ass health potions? Sure, why not? Bow's now level 2. Let's see. Rain of Arrows. Rapid Shot is the murder machine when you get that. So we want to go with Hunter. I'll jump. Killed the first one. Oh, I didn't kill him. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there crawling around on the ground like a bug. I don't have to be so mean to them. I choose to, though. A beautiful green glowing deer? Like critter? Ah, it's pretty. New World. Eternum. Buy me New World, Daddy. That's an in joke. I like to abuse a fellow streamer with that fellow streamer, Engelbert Meow. The lovely and talented. Oh, okay. That's it just evaporated. That seems like a bit of a downer for it. Yeah, glowing red stuff is always good news, right? It's Thorn. And he can't open the box. He gets mad. Gotta remember, it's... It is an entirely different dodge. Than Dune Awakening, which is what I've been using that had dodges. That all you got, Thorny baby? And Thorn doesn't like it, so now he's gonna cheat. But while he's fiddling around, I'm going to open the blue box and get the super enchantment so that I don't die. Well, I die, probably frequently, but I always come back. She needs a bit of help in the complexion area, but you know, I can't resist the crazy ones. Yep, crazy. I don't think Greatsword and Pistol would be a very good combo because unless it's changed, Pistol's not in the game yet. Oh, jeez, I shouldn't have had that last piece of pizza. It's Aelstrom, who is not actually funny. Wow, there's a name from the past. Welcome back. And I assume you would be here to welcome me back to New World. Well, with the expansion coming tomorrow, I'll be playing. And at some point, they've given us a couple more character slots on every server, so I'm down with that.
Fill your lungs, friend. Those small feet. You died. And it won't be the last on a ship. Smashed by... but it will pass. They are reborn. But you must be. Don't worry. Yes. Cats have.
Blah, blah, blah. Why new character? To reacquaint myself with the game. As of tomorrow, I'll be playing my level 65. I only have one of them. Besides, I'm a person who actually enjoys leveling in games. I know it's unusual, if not unheard of, and yet true. I will craft not just a skinning knife, but an entire suite of the crafting tools. Because that's how I roll. Craft. 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 And one more. That's the one for the quest, but I made them all. Gotta get used to the differences in UI from what I've been playing. So that's a factor too. My dodges were not good against Thorn. Because I was hitting the wrong key.
Let us see what you have there.
I heard,
Of course, it's well crafted.
More likely, and the town of Corinth. No.
They fool.
Yes, we are all. Yeah.
hunt down a boar. I myself have been called boorish, if that counts. Hold on. Got a little something in between my teeth that's driving me crazy. Dex and strength. Got it. We'll go Dex. For starters. All right. We'll gather some herbs. We'll skin it to win it. That character is named California Roll. Might as well kill a couple, you know, get a couple of rations. My bow is up to level 3. And I got 5 pork, a bunch of rawhide. I am set. Let's see, over here we've got explosive arrow, which isn't bad. Light rations. Let's make them all. YouTube showed up on the list. Interesting. I was going to ask the live or the recorded. I have no idea how often that happens. I know that in the past, I have tickled the algorithm just right and gotten a large number of people popping in over the course of a couple of days, or some of my videos getting hundreds of hits, whereas most of the time, a couple dozen. Cooking is now level 1.
Successful hunt?
Hunt and cook your own.
Urta is
Where did Corrupted come from?
of daring rebirth. Oh, all you can do now.
Corruptedville, just down the road. Investigate the wreckage. I'm now level 4. When we get up to, 25, we'll get a higher critical hit chance and more speed at skinning. I hope you've been well. Or if not well, at least not bad. It's a lot to ask for someone these days to be doing great. Sometimes you just gotta, shoot a bunch of people. Oh, back we go to talk to Aelstrom. Don't suppose there's anything else of value around here, is there? I don't recall. It's been a while since I played. Oh, that's the wrong key. That isn't the right key. I'll get the right key in a second. I don't remember what auto run is. Over here. Settings. Keyboard, mouse. And then, of course, I missed double click because reasons. Settings, keyboard and mouse bindings. There we go. Auto run. Toggle run walk. How about F12? F12? The Fallen King.
See, Urta, see.
If you haven't seen it, there was a...
Who better to tutor a new
I think it was Amazon did a series of short animated, shorts for a bunch of different games, including one for New World, where the king here was voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But time marches on. This new corruption spreads like fire.
Must you be so
Aelstrom.
I heard pistol. I agree.
Stop being so. I'm not.
All right, let's see. We got new gloves. We definitely want to wear those. The new chest piece. What's the current chest? 75, 30, 30. Well, it's just not as good. And how does one just simply equip? I don't remember. How does one compare? Right click. It's better. Guess we just double click. And up here we have cache of supplies, health potions, and travel rations. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit of the stuff that I made. Bacon! I know it was bacon because, well, I got the meat from pork and then I made it, so it would be bacon. Okay, that did not work. Oh. That's a toggle, not a lock. Right. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Search for survivors in the wreck of the Pride of Krato, or Krato. But not Kratos, because that would be a different franchise. Dr. Candle. And over here, we're going to meet Miss Grace O'Malley, I do think. Ooh, X, Dark One X. I haven't seen a name like that for 20 years. Hi, Grace.
Here I am, fighting off the demon hordes, and I'm thinking, how the hell do I get down from up here? So what do you say? Maybe give a girl a hand?
I will destroy the corruption.
Eat ledger, bastards! You won't be getting a piece of Gristle, man.
We'll catch up with Grace. She's pretty amazing, Grace. The bad jokes just never end. Ah, what do you got to say for yourself, Grace Lass?
Well now, can't tell you. I was beginning to think I'm perfect.
I will not be skipping through
In fact, that's my fault.
quest, text, and the like tomorrow with the expansion. Keep doing that. We have new pants, which, as I've mentioned, I do like pants. And I cannot lie. Actually, I can lie, actually. That wasn't true at all. From La Roussette, read the ship's manifest. Somebody killed a big boar. I shot him in the butt. He deserved it. Come on now. I'll let them loot the other one. I'll loot this one. It's just sharing. Because sharing is caring. You know? Alright, I have the blessed chalice. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. And the astrolabe. Where's the sodden astrolabe? Oh, over yonder. And good evening to you, your dudeness. I hope everything dudeish is going well. We have to talk back to Grace O'Malley. Expansion tomorrow, so I have to learn how to play again. All right, we got a couple more points. Ooh, we cracked 26, so we now have a 5% higher critical chance and faster skinning speed. Next up will be base damage while at full health, which is good because I'm planning on using mostly the bow. So that means that the bow is going to be taking 5% damage, doing additional 5% damage most of the time. And 20% haste for 3 seconds after skinning, which is really not important. And in weapon mastery, the bow, oh yes, the rapid shot. It is a freaking beat stick. I really like. That on the bow. Over here we've got perforate, 3 quick perforating strikes. Hi, Grace.
I was starting to worry. More importantly, though, what did you find? Let's see here. Oh, unfortunate. I worry it's bad luck now.
We'll just hurry through this again. I have a new chest piece, a pristine ranger's coat. That is what, a two-handed warhammer. Definitely, I'm Aragorn. There's just no doubt about it, I'm Aragorn. From the wreck of the Satisfaction. You can't fool me. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no girly action. I mean, I try and I try and I try and I try, but I can't get no satisfaction. Old guy music. Going daggers when they come out. Are they coming out tomorrow? I don't know if that's... I don't think I saw anything specific about a new weapon. I did read a little bit about it. I will now share my biggest disappointment with the expansion. They said the catacombs, which are randomly generated, procedurally generated dungeons, were for content for up to 3 players. It's not up to 3. You can go in alone, but you're going to get teamed up with 2 other people. You tell me up to 3 people. I want to be able to do it solo, but no. Evidently, that's not in the works. Equals is auto run. Thank you.
When facing a great challenge, don't they? You and I never hesitate. We share a great destiny.
My only character I've gotten to the cap on is Void Gauntlet, Fire Staff are his primaries. Pardon the yawn. Old man is old. Wait, he just gave me another pristine ranger's hood? Didn't I already get one of those?
I suspect.
Is it pristiner? It's pristiner. I guess I didn't have the pristine. I got the base flavor previously. Now I think all of my stuff is pristine. More goodies. And ding 6. We're getting closer to our next tier. Talk to Grace O'Malley. Hello, Grace.
Look,
You
I'm
pirate.
grateful as can be that you reclaim my flag and all, but don't ask me to go on a
Pardon me, I am skipping through this if you're new to New World. Just, I'm allowing you to enjoy it when you get through it. If you're not, I will not be skipping stuff tomorrow when I play the expansion. At least they do the matchmaking for you, so that's a plus. I agree. That is a plus. And it has sort of a roguelite thing in it that that you can get buffs that you can apply to yourself to kind of make up for any lackings in the group, like that when you stab something, it gives everyone a small heal, stuff like that. And I don't think you get the good rewards until you get... There are a total, I think, of 5 bosses. No, I don't think you get the good rewards until after the second. I think they're going to have a real problem because people can leave at any time. I think they're going to have a real problem with people leaving early. You know, somebody else wants to not leave early, and then the early leavers. You know, I can foresee people getting tells. Why did you leave? We had 3 more bosses to go. We all almost died on the last one. That doesn't matter. All right, we now have the triple shot option. Let me show you how good that can be, huh? That's how good it can be. Pretty good. I like the bow for leveling purposes. Low levels, it's really, really quite good. No, the first 2 were critical hit, or were headshots, so the third one wasn't even needed. Generally, I watched the hour-and-a-half long video they had, and it looked good. So, hopefully the excitement, however much that may or may not be, will be justified. Is that the bad man? No one knows what it's like to be the bad man. To be the sad man. Behind blue eyes. Well, evidently this guy, Igneous Godsbane... Oh, well. I wanted to kill him once... because he's a bad man. And I wanted to get the fruits of victory. Yeah, tastes like papaya. And fat loot.
You steal that which is mine.
It's the mysterious voice again. Blah, blah, blah.
You disrupt my plans. This is personal.
To be honest, are you really surprised they're still supporting the game this far? I think if they completely abandon it, people would assume that they were absolutely incapable of doing anything. They have, at least as best we can determine, they have largely moved most of the team over to the Lord of the Rings game project. At this point, it's a very large sunk cost, and I think they're getting credibility value from keeping the game going. I think they had a real opportunity when they rolled out the consoles, you know, and they changed the name to Eternum. I felt the game was in a pretty good place. And it was then like 3 or 4 weeks before they even talked to the community. They should have been ready with a, hey, looks like everyone's as excited about this as we are. Here's the stuff we're working on. We'll have more information in 2 weeks' time But this is the kind of things we're working on. They should have had that ready for like launch day plus one. They should have rolled that out the day after. And instead, it was like 3 weeks or a month before they basically said anything.
Yet you live,
Yeah.
and you
Let's not get yes in the past. If you had, it is on the.
The loudmouth blowhard barbarian is a bit of a boring cliche to me. I'm still doing that to bring up inventory instead of tab. Ranger's bow, it's way better. It's way better. We also have a void gauntlet. And that, of course. Let's see, we got boots. Are these better boots? They may be better boots. Hold on. Slightly higher constitution instead of dex. A little bit of additional health. Sure. I'm a generous god. What is salvage again? C. Here we are. There we are. Where are we off to? Travel to Corinth. In Greece? Well, you know, I've got faster skinning, so I'm just going to skin really quick.
Come closer. It is time to know the whole truth.
And now we're about to suffer an hallucination. I will go through it, fast forward through it.
This island has
Damn, that's a
always guarded
good looking
the
character. You know what would make him even more dashing and handsome? Glasses. What? He was going to attack, but he got bored. He got... I got coconuts. I have a lovely bunch of coconuts. That's an old Benny Hill joke. That's how old that joke is. That looks like something I ought to be able to pick. What? I was robbed. Not really robbed, but you know.
Did you see my court? Huh? The wilds of Eternum have never
Not the best voice work in the game.
How should I tell you this? You mean?
On the other hand, you could have a worse model. You could have Galahad, who looks like an exile from Team America World Police. He looks like a doll's head. I need delicious truffles. I'm personally not a huge fan of truffles. They certainly do have a specific flavor and a powerful flavor. It just not big on the musty, earthy notes, you know? Runs like Gimli in the Lord of the Rings movies. I think he runs more like a friend of mine's dwarf. He has the character named, I don't know, something like Toli. And it could be worse. What was the name of... There's the goblin we capture in Moria. Like the son of Azog. And he runs like he's wearing an adult diaper and carrying a load. Something Poopy Pants is what I called him. Don't think it's Azog. I think it's Azog's son. Where's Hapless House? He's still back there somewhere? Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there. No, he's in town as well. Ding, 7. Did you ever play this, Mr. Gnomes? The game is solid. It was very messy when it came out. That is certainly true.
New to Corinth, are you? Yeah,
If you haven't played it since,
if we don't have enough problems.
I think it's actually a solid game. And expansion tomorrow, which is why I'm here. I keep doing it. All right, we got 2 more points available. Go with that. We got a new Tarnished Amulet, increased Constitution and maximum health. But we no longer, well, okay, we gained no Constitution. We do less damage to the lost, but we do have 3% added to the base health value. It's fine. Hapless how?
Here's my new friend right here.
Here's my new friend right here.
Keep
What's in the basket? All right, we need to speak with Francis Turner, Speaker of the Winds. Sorry, I almost said Wilds. 2 very different things, winds and wilds. There's no such thing as passing wild. Or breaking wild.
Calling for patience will not suffice at this point, Francis. This is clearly a curse.
God's ear, Satvik. Your penchant for exaggeration never abates.
Yes, I've got the music down. I will have to...
Makes me dear.
or not the
You're
music, the
easy, but
voices.
she didn't get a wagon load of coin and fruit.
This
I will
is
turn that up now,
precisely what-
so that I don't have to remember to do it tomorrow. Settings. Bloop, 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 bloop. Audio. Turn up the master a little. Voice over a fair chunk. We'll see how that feels. And on the map, we have our first level up of the territory. We can now own a house. Can't afford one, but we can own one. And we have an additional point. Generally, standing gain. To increase your standing in the area. For the early areas, at least. All right. Francis, should we call you Frankie?
Ho ho! A fresh, healthy face with a spark of hope
Better on
in
the
your
volume there.
eyes.
But we'll just skip through it.
Whatever you
Satvik Agrawal. Satvik?
You see this poor wretched lost, even with the... Of course, the speaker... I prefer...
That's one of the baddies.
Thank you.
The guy who's become lost? Corrupted in some way. Not my fault. I didn't do it. Feel that's important. Check in with the innkeep. Let's check in with the innkeep and get ourselves a room.
Welcome to the Southern Breeze. May a gentle wind always guide you home.
I will check in. I can check in, but I can never leave. And it's Grace again.
Where have you been hiding? Not that I wanted to stay here, mind you.
I think she kind of digs me.
I managed to. Here's your share of the
Understandable.
coin. There's
It's a
trade
good-looking
post.
character right
Tell me
there.
This is a friend. Well, there.
We got a bag of coin, like 25 if memory serves. 25 coins. Memory did serve. Open the trading post. Let's open the storage first. And then we got a few coins. Maybe we can get a ludicrously overpowered weapons for a very low price. I am not above cheesing. I'm happy to cheese. Right. We don't need that. We want to keep those because we need those to make fires. The cooking stuff can all go get put away. All right. I am a firm believer in if there's a player-driven market, using it to your advantage. For instance, when myself and some of my friends, including Mr. Brief Gnomes, by the way, were playing Dune Awakening on the I think was it the first server? One of the first servers I played on, because of course I created alts, because of course I did. I got a end game quality sniper rifle at like the second crafting tier for 1,000 monies. A couple weeks later, you could see those, or the recipe for those, going for 200,000 monies. Called Thufir's Best. So now, show me the things I can use. Two-handed weapons, bows. Let's see, that's not as good as my current bow. Current bow's at 125. Yep, now they're getting too expensive, so that would be... That one is very slightly better than what I'm currently using. So, no. Back and we'll check the spears. Same way. Equipped is a 75. A 129 for 10 coins. It's not, no, I should get drops of those. I was hoping to get something,
even on
busted
the
ass, but no such luck.
civilization is built
That spear
on
was
the
nice, but
foundation of
a couple of
lies.
points damage different. Is this the music? Welcome to
I've met stakes
MATV, Music Eternum Television.
men of 20. I've met
Grab that. We'll grab that. Ding 9. 56 minutes. I'm just a leveling machine. Is there anything else up here? There is. I'll look at that. Sure, sure. More XP. I ain't too proud to scam the free XP. Anything new and cool in here? No, no, no. That's the old bow. We can get rid of that one. All right, what do you got for me, Gracie?
Well, there's a pretty little ditty for you. Some romanticized notions of Aeternum, I'd say. Grace O'Mop, real charge. This elder. But you're...
You tell him, Gracie. All right. Looks like I need to talk to Satvik. Mr. Agrawal.
When was the last time you truly more if you find
Got another point in the map XP. More storage, always good. Now, hemp. It's not used for what you think it's used for. Well, I mean, it probably is used for what you think it's used for, but not in game. Getting our harvesting up. When the new servers came in for the Eternum launch, this area right here was camped because there's no easier place. No place anywhere near as easy to get a bunch of hemp if no one else is harvesting it. And I've gotten up to level 10 in harvesting just off this wonderful hemp. We also got some strange pollen and fibers. The fibers are what's used to make stuff. Oh, oh. Oh, I got wet. Oh, my boots are wet. I'm going to be squooshing in my boots now. I hate squishy boots. Well, look at that. How about we give it 3 arrows? And it had weak mana potions, I'm assuming up its shaft, so to speak. An animal fang. Soggy socks are the best. Taking off soggy socks and putting on wool socks that have been freshly dried and are still warm, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it would be better. and that you are one sick human. Keep up the good work. Oh, look! With the assistance of all the rawhide I have and the goodies that I just picked up from the hemp piles. Gotta give one over there. One over there. I don't recognize that icon with the music coming out of it. I honest to God don't. All right. That person is Steve's friend. Evidently, they have been playing in the Labyrinth in Guild Wars 2. I made that up. They probably haven't been doing that, but they might have been. My bow is now level 5. Well, my skills with the bow are level 5. Mr. Agrawal. Oh, that's right. We have a mastery point. Let's see. All right. That is penetrating shot. Deals 10% damage after each hit. To a max of 50. Doesn't say a cooldown on that. Over here, flame arrow, explosive arrow, direct hits, inflict burn, dealing 8% of the weapon damage for 10 seconds. That's a pretty significant amount. All 3 arrows hit the same target. Rapid shot's cooldown is reduced by 50%. That's a biggie. You can mow things down pretty damn quick with that. Mr. Agrawal?
The scene here is unthinkable. A month ago, the most flourishing the druids was, I hope, but the law.
All right, we need to fix windmills or windfalls. Get some grain and some veggies. All right, well, I'm going to assume that that big windmill there is one of the windmills. I know it's a radical conclusion I have come to, but I'm sticking with it. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. He attacked me. He started it. I was defending myself. It was clearly self-defense. Those are creepy looking, or not grown up yet. That's grown up corn. I will harvest the corn for myself. Cobs are currently selling for over 5 gold in Guild Wars 2. I figured out the reason why, by the way, that the price had gone up. It's because it's the weekend. This guy is sort of an elite level mob, so... Now, wasn't there... There was a guy in here, so he can eat 3 arrows. And then a couple more arrows just to be on the safe side. I need 1 more sack of grain and 3 more boxes of harvested veggies. Oh, and he's going to say hi to me. And I'm going to say hi to him. In no uncertain terms. We debated it, and I made a penetrating personal comment. Never mind. I need 2 more boxes of veggies. We'll grab this, and there's also a big box of supplies over there, which we will also grab. While we're running around, we probably best off to have the pokey stick out. Wow, a ranger! A spear and a bow. Both of my items dropping out of a box. That seems really unlikely because it's really unlikely. Let me get the windmill turning. All right. Back to Mr. Agrawal, and I think he sends us right back in for other stuff. Why he couldn't tell us about both things that he needed, I have no idea. All right, the new bow is not as good as what I'm using. The new spear is better than what I'm using. So both of these, then, can get carved up for parts. This is not as good as what I am using. So away it goes. I'm going to AFK for just a second to refill my coffee cup. Okay, it's going to be more than a second. A figurative second. A literal, probably minute. And I'm back from outer space.
Well, not as much.
Not as much as you wanted. Oh, yeah, just keep complaining, you whiner.
God.
And I'm pretty sure those are boots that I don't want to wear. They're heavies. What you want to do is, ideally, you can see here is the armor weights. Between 23 and 50, you're considered to be wearing heavy. Between 13 and 23, you're considered to be carrying medium. So I would like to get down to 13 or 12.9, I guess. So I can be considered to be wearing light, as the dodge is significantly better. All right. We need to rescue some farmers. And I'm level 10. You'll notice all 3 of those hit, and the cooldown on it was very fast. We have more free XP. I'm not a huge fan of systems where maybe you want to read the lore stuff that pops up, but they punish you because you realistically don't want to be doing that in a potential combat area.
What a mess.
Yeah, get out. Crazy woman. So this is a game where I have never read most of the lore, simply because it's not practical. Press T and it doesn't pop up. That's right, I had forgotten about that. And considers you read it. Yeah, I had forgotten. Thank you. Got so used to just popping through it the way I just was. Your solution is a good one. The one they included. So that I can go like that. Ding 11. Thank you. Let's see. One. Oh. They don't want to attack me. I'm not the fresh meat they're looking for. It's coming. That's a problem I've had in a lot of games. Is that their respawns do what I call spawn aggro. They basically aggro on you before you've done anything in a lot of cases. Oh, good. 2 of them. That's not what I wanted. I'm speaking about spawn aggro, and what happens? Double spawn aggro.
Shh. They'll hear.
But that's not a new issue. WoW had it at launch as a terrible issue. Mobs spawning in and aggroing on you before you could target them. Garden pig? Come on, it's not the only thing that's going to eat it out here, if not me, is the dead guys, or the lost guys, or the undead guys. Regardless. I have got to get my shit straight when it comes to dodging. I keep dodging wrong. I'm so used to dodging in... Oh, that was not good. Yeah, hit me with your glop. It's fine. I'll walk it off. I'm so used to dodging in Dune Awakening right now. Yeah, you can go.
What are you doing here?
All right. Back to Mr. Agrawal. We'll talk to this person, because we also have a quest to talk to them.
Oh, warehouse seems like I've blood.
That's one. Now, Mr. Agrawal. It's like Wonderwall, except even more aggravating. All right, get that one? No.
How did the farms deteriorate so quickly?
Probably
I
something
noticed
you
it
did.
disappears all the not like 2,000 years ago. Cataclysmic wars.
Pardon me again.
returned
Skipping
to
this stuff.
civilization.
Seen it before. I won't be skipping anything tomorrow.
I realize that sounds a bit dumb.
That's for sure.
Not intent. I could.
Dad, I spoke to the. They're supposed to. Yes, I haven't the art.
Alright, no. Oh, an improved sickle over what we're using, methinks. Indeed it is. We can now salvage both of those. We have a recipe for magnificent boots. And who doesn't like magnificent boots? Where is it? Link to chat. Actions. Drop. I only have drop and link to chat. I guess you keep the recipes until you use them. It's been a while, like I said. I'm not positive. There we are. The cooldown reduction on the triple shot skill is really good. This is the fishing instructor, I think. Oh.
Oh, the fish aren't biting me. You can't simple me. You?
Search the bulrushes. Come on. Just need one more, come on. You're going to make me run away to the other bulrushes somewhere, aren't you? That's like, yeah, bulrush. I've got shitloads of bulrush cobs and reeds. Need one more firefly bait for them. The Briar had it. Should have gone with Briar in the first place.
See? And for your
I
best-
now have a fishing pole.
Yes, she took.
Don't think I'll be doing any fishing tonight. I will continue to, however, hit the wrong thing for the inventory. That will continue to happen. Weapon mastery, another one in the spear, huh? Vault kick? Cyclone? I think we go ahead and grab Cyclone. That's 210 meters. For clues for the missing tribute. That's giving a sprig. I don't give a sprig. Over there, we have to give a sprig to one of the two people that I still need to give a sprig to. Despite the fact that I am publicly proclaiming I don't give a sprig. Evidently I do. But only when the quest requires me to. Other than that, no sprigs were given. Oh. Infected with humming was the name of that. I have no idea what it means. I'll stop now. For now. The dumb humor never stops around here. I can pick my friends and I can pick my nose, but I can't pick the Dragon Glory. We'll go ahead and equip that. What is quests again? That's not it. Journal. Skill progression. Is that the fishing? It is. Unpin. I didn't unpin it. Why did it not unpin it? Because I changed it, I guess, just to not auto unpin. I wanted to not that one. That one. I can't.
I've spelunkered caverns of the ancients.
I'm sorry, but your monocle is ridiculous.
What is the point of such? Oh.
All right, he needs well, nothing. All right, we're heading back to town. All right, yeah. No shortage of players running around. That's a good sign. I wonder how many of them are back because of the expansion tomorrow. When I come back to a game I haven't played for a while, I always like to be able to create a new character, just sort of, you know, get me warmed up with the basic game mechanics, like the dodging that I'm still not doing correctly. But it also helps build up the enthusiasm for it, in my tiny little name.
A weapon? The excavation part. We sent it. I would not.
And here's the last one we have to give a sprig to.
Every day is the same. What is?
I'm sure they're happy. Where's Margot? Margot. That's right. Margot. Hello. Bedussie Gussie. Seriously, dude. Come on, man.
I see smiles on faces that I hope you remember that.
Ding 12. Getting close to the level 50 tier of goodies. Another map tier. Another one too. Another one too. Well, more storage. It's always good. Always a good choice. More storage. Could have sworn I saw... I did see another quest marker in town here. Over yonder. Look, so many people running through this area, there's no way there's any foliage left. Is this the crafting quest? First crafting quest?
Everyone needs goods, don't they? And it's not just food.
Yeah, it is.
Our stores have shriveled timber, honestly.
Well, let's see. They need... I've got rawhide. They need stone. Everybody must get stoned. Old guy music reference. A little Bob Dylan at you. $40? Green wood. Why did I think boulders? Ah, it says gather stone by mining boulders. That too. Okay, boulders and wood. Right. I was right. I mean, I wasn't right, but I was, right. How'd I do? 12. That's not enough. Going to leave me a little short. A couple inches. No, it was enough. I'm surprised by that. I got exactly what I needed. That seems unlikely again. All right, time for me to chop down some wood. We'll let the turkey run away. That doesn't really look like a young tree to me, but okay. We need 33. Will it give us 33? I'm predicting 32. Pretty close. 20. There we go. And this is still over our head. I mean, it's actually, it's below us. But it's over our crafting intelligence head. There we go. Pardon the yawn. Again. It's just old man things. I can probably run my hides through the process, and then I'd have rich Corinthian leather. What was it I needed? How much? Well, no reason not to make all of it. I needed 40, so presumably I need 10. And in fact, that is exactly what I needed. Pardon me. I need to work on my wood. I believe it was 10 here as well. Why settle for using the the stone walkways.
Hey, look at this. Keep up.
A musket. Well, if I must get it, I will. Let's go ahead and tan up a bunch of coarse leather. Up to 11. What else am I looking for? Explore the... open up the town board. What's in there? Oh, search for clue. Wait, what? What in the tarnation is going on here? What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here? Something is showing up as being, like, right in front of me. Is it her?
Thanks again, friend. We can...
No. Open up the town board. It's like I remember in the past, I think, having the town board misidentified for this quest where it was placed in the wrong location. I think. That's a distant memory, which to me would be like a week ago. Oh, look! It's my nightly friend, the Spam Botter. What the... There we are. Twitch, do your goddamn job. Filtering that crap out, it really, honest to God, wouldn't take long. Every couple of days, you look at the things that have been reported and banned and all that stuff, and guess what? It becomes pretty easy to keep up with that. Let's see. Acquire and deliver 20 lumber. Acquire and deliver linen. Torches. Hunt 12 boar. We'll grab that. I could probably make 20 lumber. I don't think I can make lumber yet, though. Well, maybe I can. We can always drop it later if we need to. Let's see what we've got here. We got a musket. Muskets are fun, not gonna lie. Light footwear with Constitution and Lucky Waters. Alright, we're still not to the weight limit that we need. Not yet. Don't need either of those, as they're not as good as what I currently have. Or they're as good. They're identical with what I already have. Let us see if we can actually craft anything. I don't think we can craft anything really useful, but we might be able to. I also have a quest over here. Oh, this is, I think, the crafting dude. Yep.
A new face? I haven't seen you around Corinth before. I suppose there's something else up. Here's some.
All right. Open a heavy satchel, which he just gave me that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Scroll up. Open her up. Ore and rawhide. Craft iron ingots in the smelter because he who smeltered it deltered it. I know, I make that same joke every time. I apologize. The brain wants what the brain wants, and it wants me to say that every freaking time. It's not your fault. It's not you, it's me. Craft an iron longsword at the forge. Not that I'm using longswords, but they want longsword. You'll note, they do note that that is a quest object, so Oh, good. It just has base damage. It's not a green or anything, so I can get rid of that
Now,
in good faith.
let's see. We could use.
So that can go away. Make spears in here. I don't recall. Looks like yes. But I'd need more iron. I'd need timber. I'd need coarse leather. I'd need silver. That would be good. But I'd also have to have this skill at 25. That's for named ironcraft. Oh, did I not see spears here? Oh, there we are. Lacquered wood, I would have to make the lumber. Here I would need one more timber. Do I have any craft mods? Decks. But I think the base value... I'm going to get one more timber. We're going to make it. We're going to try it. We're going to see what we get. Well, there's Martha Stewart. I'm glad she's out of the pen. Let's whackety whackety whack. Whackety, whackety, whack. And timber. Black boar. How unfortunate it is for the black boar that I need to kill. My bow now. My skill with the bow now. Level 6. I came over here for this thing. And who doesn't need more fronded petal caps? I can never get enough. Right, we can go there. The third arrow deals 25% more base damage. Just, I really like rapid shot. For leveling, open world stuff, it's a beat stick. Pardon the yawn from the old man. God. I talk too much is the problem. All right, we are going to go with that spear thing, right? Weren't we? Weren't we? Oh, I need to make the timber. Not there. Here? Here. Okay, we can get to the lumber later. But we will craft these up because we can. And now, let us see if we can make ourselves a better spear. Treated wood spear. We're just going to do it vanilla. We don't have any Azoth yet. We're not going to drop the dexterity on. We have a high chance for attributes and a medium chance for a perk. There we go. We got no perk, but we got strength and dex. And a lot more damage. Holy crap, holy. To go from 70 thrust to 98 thrust is 40%? Yeah, 40% damage increase. I'm going to describe that as pretty good. Let's see. Over here, that's the wood. Let's see. That's the warboard. No. Kitchen, no. Workshop. Let's see if we can make a similar improvement in the bow. Probably have to get more wood, if nothing else. Treated wood bow, we need 8 more timber. Ooh, shadow cloth. Theoretically, it should be a significant increase. Alright, we're going to give it a go. We're heading back out, chopping down some more trees. There's Megalas. It's not my fault, okay? It's important, I think, that I make it clear that I am not responsible for the names of any other characters other than my own. My current character, Kokor Hekkus, is named from a character in a book by Jack Vance. He's the bad guy. It's also the same series of books by Jack Vance is also where I get my lens name. And another one of my common names, Malagate. Jack Vance's Demon Prince novels, very entertaining space opera type stuff. I think it would make an excellent 5-season series on cable. One for each book. HBO, call me. Wood is here, I think. It is. Now we're going to try and make ourselves an even better bow than we're currently using. Did that go the right way? Not quite, but close enough. There's Kingo Kong. No, King of Kings, sorry. Not sure if that's supposed to be a King Kong reference or a King of Kings reference. Two very, very different reference possibilities on that one. Treated wood bow. Still have no A's off. But I'm going to go ahead and use the rough leather beaded straps. Well, automatically we're getting dexterity and we have a medium chance for a perk. Come on now, you can do it. You can give me the perk. Give me the perk. Give me the perk, Shirking Flames. Base damage looks like about 14%. Not bad. From 87 thrust to 118 thrust, so that's actually 31, which is about 30% damage increase. 11 dex. I lose Vorpal, so the headshot damage is reduced. But after dodging an attack, your next hit within 10 seconds deals additional 12% base weapon damage. I don't know if that means I have to be in... I have to have the bow equipped or the bow in hand. Either way, it's not bad. And we're definitely going to equip it. I have improved my weaponry. Where are we off to now? I think that's the main storyline. That is exploring Cannon Tomb, where we've already been. But fine. We'll go there again. It's nice getting back into New World. It is a perfectly good MMO. At least in terms of playability and whatnot. Now, you might have some issues because historically it's been kind of abandoned. Not completely, but it would certainly feel like it a lot. Famously, they told the player base, just wait until the big announcements in October. And the big announcements in October. I didn't get the cooldown because he died on the second shot. The big announcements in October, famously, were, hey, we're coming to console, which does nothing for the existing PC player base. And it seemed, anyway, to me, that the launch, the console launch, was successful, and then they just completely stopped talking to the players again. Pardon me, sir. Is he coming around for me? No, he's going for the other guy. But he'll probably be back for me. Oh, God, I hate that kind of crap. They're both retreating. You're going to retreat. God, I hate anti-exploiting tech that they put into games. It's such fucking garbage. Every single time it's garbage. It's been garbage forever. I got that guy about, what, 40 or 50 feet away, and all of a sudden... Well, we'll start with that thing. And that cooldown will be up very quickly indeed. Got him. Tap on that. That's two. Where's the third one? Where is it? There. Yeah, the so-called anti-exploit tech always just keeps you from exploiting, but allows them to exploit. Bad in WoW, it's bad in Latro, it's bad here. It's just not a good mechanic. This says I. Goodies. We're going to go ahead and swap those. Historically, I always had the ranged on 2 and the melee on 1. And in this case, I keep forgetting that I had it reversed. So now I'm going to unreverse it back to the way it originally was, which is reversed from the way I normally do it. It's confusing. Search for clues for the missing tribute. Pardon me, at the Iron Rose Garrison. Quiet down there. Okay. Foolish wolf. Should have done Node better. I think level 15 you get the breadcrumb quest for the mount. Nice little snapshot arena. Oh, they can probably actually get that. Nope, they couldn't get it, and neither can I. So, next week is going to be a busy one. Tomorrow we've got the expansion for this here game right here. Night Haven, I think it is.
I don't understand. We've all... It may ultimately... Yes. Now, would you do the... Find Scott, don't...
And I'll definitely be playing that, level 13. We're over 50, so we now have the benefit for that. I can start throwing some points into con. And we're going to get some con from more of our gears. We'll start getting 2-stat gear. Another spear. What do we got? Restores 25 stamina per target hit. Not bad. Skewer does 20% increased against targets that have full health. Deal 15% increase against targets with less than 30 health. That's pretty good. Also, the second hit of a light attack. I like that. And I cannot lie. Of course I can lie. I lie all the time. We got 3 points. All right, standing gain. That'll get us to 13.1. I think the first 3 are worthwhile going. After that, it seems like the diminishing returns just are so diminishing, not quite as much. Gathering speed in the area? Sure. I have to establish a camp. Is that Y or J? I can't remember. Don't remember what it is. Establish camp settings. No, not that. Keyboard and mouse bindings. There we are. User interface. Move, prone, crouch, camera, actions. Melee combat. Is that a critter that's attacking me? Probably. Camp. There it is. Y. It was Y. I remembered. Sort of. I thought it was Y or J, and it was Y. Building obstructed. Because everyone else is built around here, too. Lots. Wow. A lot of players. I'm not sure if they're, getting ready for the expansion, new players, or what the exact deal is. But a lot of people. There we go. I need 2 more green wood. There we are. Poof. All right, I have a camp here. We need to talk to Elric. He's back 500 meters back in town, and we need to search the Iron Rose Guard. All right, Iron Rose Garrison. Sorry. So, tomorrow, I'll be playing this the expansion, so I'll be playing on my capped character. My current cap level character won't be cap level as of tomorrow, I guess, right? After that, Tuesday, I will be playing whichever game amongst those I'm currently have been playing sounds like fun. So that'll be either this or possibly more Legion, whichever sounds like fun. And Wednesday, I'll be doing more of the same and enjoying adult leisure beverages. He's coming up, isn't he? He is. Probably off on Thursday. Another one? Oh, one of these things. Where the hell did it come from? How did I manage to pull so many and not know? That seems a little strange. And then Friday, I'll be at least trying Arc Raiders. First-person shooter, PvPvE Extraction. It looked like a blast. The PvP thing, not my vibe, but the game did look fun. And I'm hopeful that they will bring out PvE-only servers. Because it would totally work.
Thank you.
It would absolutely work just fine for that. And we've got something else I didn't get here. Oh, dude outside. That's right. I remember him. Dude over there. So that should be on Friday. Saturday, I will be doing, again, whatever is the thing I'm currently having the most fun at. It's a simple guideline. At that point, there could be 3 games. And then will come, same deal on Saturday. Hi. And then Sunday is my annual mortality reminder day. Where I will complete yet another lap of the sun. And boy, are my legs tired. And again, I'll be playing whatever I want and enjoying adult leisure beverages to excess. So that's the plan for the next week, give or take. Lots of, I don't know what I'm going to be playing because a whole bunch of things are kind of cool to play right now. So I'll be playing one of a bunch of things. Why did you have to move, you jerk? Where is he? I need to defeat 2 more former guards. Collect the Iron Creed. I think that's just that. Supply stockpile. Always want to grab the supply stockpiles because they are stockpiles of supplies. You can quote me on that. Alright, we got that. We need to kill 2 more goobers. Memory serves, there's one outside to the right here. Unless someone else has already nuked him, they have, which is fine. We can swap into the bow now and... Whoop! Killed him with 2 shots, so we didn't get the cooldown. Need 1 more. 1 more. That was not good. That was better. All right, we've got a turn in all the way back there. We have a turn in there and there. All right, well, that makes it easy. We're going to turn these 2 in, head back to town and do the turn in back in town, and probably call it an evening. So I've shared with you my plans for the upcoming week. Gonna be busy. Wasn't even planning on streaming this evening, but after having patched it up last night and logged in, was going to spend some time perusing my characters and whatnot. What do you know? New character slots, and well, I can't leave character slots unfilled. It's just not my nature. That's not completely true, but I do enjoy leveling in games.
Thank you.
A lot of people would consider that weird or crazy, but I guess I'm weird and crazy. Don't tell anyone. I'm sure they'd all be terribly disappointed to find out that I was weird and crazy because they all think I'm perfectly normal. Turkey Lurkey says, Gobble Wobble says, Grace by Faith character. PC.
What a relief. What? Of course. Now listen.
Yes, well, you've got stuff you want me to do there, but I'm going to go back here and then grab a port, back to town, turn that in, and call it an evening. Did I grab that one? I did not. More XP. So the plan in the very short term is tomorrow. Probably sometime between 11 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Pacific, I will start an early stream. And I'll probably stop a few hours later and then start up again at my normal time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Let's go back to town. How do you mean I've not discovered that location? Oh, well, that's the location I actually want to go. Then we'll just recall to the inn. I don't want to start spending my small amounts of magic power. Poof. Oh, pardon the yawn again, my God. All right, we're back in town with a turn-in. Lovely and scenic Corinth. Did I grab that? I don't think so. Enough for a level. How delightful. I'm delighted. It's delightful. It's lovely.
You survived! I was beginning.
Okay, so Iron Keep. We got 2 quests for the Iron Keep. Well, they can keep their Iron Keep. Storage is always a winning option. And character have weapon? Did I get a weapon upgrade? No. Did I not save it? Yes, I did not. Or yes, I did not. Let's see if we've got any new goodies. Let's see. Well, we can certainly salvage that. That's not as good. Ooh, perfectly salvaged. I got some engineering scraps. That's of no use. That is Void Gauntlet and Ice Gauntlet. We have one of each. This is good. A leather shoulder bag with extra pockets. Currently, our inventory is 200. We add this. It's now 358. Getting that perk on it, chef's kiss. Those are medium boots. Not as good as the light footwear I am wearing. Break it down. Now this is 8 constitution and a bunch of health, so it's way better. Break that down. I am going to call it here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me. Very much. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. Probably for an early session, and then later on at my usual time of 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night, or morning, Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Probably between 11 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Pacific. I will probably start streaming the patch, unless they've had server difficulties. I'll be playing... I'll show you my main character. I'll be playing him because he's at the cap, so he should be able to play the new content. I did detail my plans for the next week, which is going to be busy. Actually, the whole freaking month of October is busy right to the very end on the 28th. When we have the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. There's Harcourt Mud, Malagate, my new character, Ocarnus, Publius Wankerus, don't ask. And on the east, because this is where I was playing with friends, this is where I have my capped character. It's loading. Oh, that's SA East. I've never actually been on that server. On US East, on the other hand, we have Harry Mudd, Lucius Sejanus, Seska Culhane, and my capped character, Lens Lark. And isn't he a dashing figure of a man? Looks sort of piratey, dare I say. Anyway, we'll be back with him tomorrow. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope the rest of your Sunday, or possibly Monday, goes great. And as always, I try to wish a reasonable request upon all the people who hang out here. I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow, probably multiple times. Take care, and